This video is showing you how I wash my laundry with my scrub-a bag in my van. It might not be for you, that's totally fine. If you're interested in how the pros show how to do this, you can click the link down below. I have the link to the scrub-a website, and they walk you through how to do your laundry. They also link up the studies that they had done to show the comparison between using the scrub-a bag and using a commercial washing machine. So I have to fill the water to this line because I'm doing a larger load. There are two markings on this bag, one for a very small load and one for a bigger load. Once the water's where it needs to be, you just add a tiny bit of detergent. I'm using the doTERRA On Guard detergent because it's really, really good, really effective, and super concentrated. And it is biodegradable. I sorted out my clothes, the ones that are easiest to wash and that I want right away. I am going to probably go to a laundromat as well, but this is just get some clothes clean, get some underwear clean so that I can keep boondocking without going into town. I don't wash all of my clothes this way. I usually also use a laundromat. This is just, I'm boondocking. I've been boondocking for a week and a half. And I need to wash a few things. I could do this all the time if I weren't wearing jeans. The first time I washed in my scrub-a bag, I washed actually the jeans that I'm wearing right now, my fun orange jeans, and boy, that was hard because they get really, really heavy when they're wet. So I have added some more quick dry pants to my wardrobe because of how I want to be able to wash in the van. And now that I've scrubbed it, I'm going to empty it into this little dishwash tub. So when you're using a washing machine, you don't see all this literally gray water that is coming out of your clothes. I decided to empty the bag out into the basin instead of just the water because I have things like my my handkerchiefs in here that I just knew wouldn't get completely clean. And you may be thinking that, wow, that's a lot of work. You know, I don't actually use paper tissues anymore, Kleenex. I actually just use handkerchiefs. Yes, it would be easier to just use a tissue and then throw it away. There was a meme on Facebook a couple of years ago that I really liked that was about a plastic spoon and how, you know, is it really harder to wash a spoon than it is to extract the oil and to, you know, manufacture this thing and ship it and all of that, you know, all that goes into the making of a plastic spoon. And you think, wow, we really are pretty lazy, aren't we? I feel like I'm making a difference in the world in my little tiny corner. When we all do our little tiny things all together, it adds up to big things. And I'm wringing a lot of the water out because I'm gonna want to rinse. It'll rinse better if I have less dirty water in there when I rinse. Okay, next I'm gonna put the rinse water in. And getting the air out. Rolling the bag. And, oh. This is a good workout. This is heavy. But you know, when I drive to the laundromat, not only am I burning all that fuel and wasting all that time on the freeway, the money for the washer and dryer, but I don't get a workout either. And it's not as fun. Alright, this is the rinse water from the second rinse. And as I take these out, I am, this is just rinse water, so I'm just rinsing them one more time in that water and then squeezing them out. And then I set them on a big towel that I have laid out on the other counter. Once my towel is full, I'm going to roll it up and squeeze it out so that my clothes that are drying don't drip on my floor. Okay, so once it's rolled up, I'm just gonna twist it. I just have a clothesline that I hang up in my van. And I tie it to the light way back there, the floodlight above the back door. And then I tie it to my curtain rod up here. And I use a taut line hitch, and I never remember exactly how to do it. So I pull out my old Girl Scout bandana that has my knot instructions on it. So I keep that in the van, specifically so that I can tie my clothesline. The nice thing about a taut line hitch is that you can stretch it so that your line is taut and it doesn't fly back down, so it doesn't loosen itself. I like to hang them inside because I don't really have anything to hang them to outside. For shirts, I like to hang from the bottom hem because then you don't get the stretched out shoulders. And I do like to give my underwear a little rinse with the fresh water. One of the issues with van life can be for women, UTIs and things like that. And so you just want to be really careful. So I don't want to have any residual detergent in the crotch of my underwear. I am using a really good detergent. It's the doTERRA On Guard laundry detergent. I could use Dr. Bronner's or some of those, but the On Guard has some additional properties that I'm looking for. So it is antifungal, antibacterial. When I am hand washing, I definitely want all of those properties. And it has all of those properties without being toxic. So a lot of antibacterial soaps are going to also not be good for the environment and also not good for your gut. And this, because it's essential oil based, plant based, it somehow magically, I don't know, is able to be antibacterial without destroying the good bacteria. But the stuff that I needed to be able to stay boondocking, I got done in less than an hour, and I feel pretty virtuous. I saved fuel, I saved time, because it would have taken me an hour just to drive into Yuma. That doesn't even include the amount of time that it would have taken to sit there at the laundromat, plus the amount of money that it costs to use the laundromat. I also saved water. This particular method of washing clothes takes a lot less water than a washing machine. And so yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about my laundry. This is Joni with TheGalavan. Enjoy your journey.